that is what we're going to build here. As you can see, let's just test and say hello. We have a custom of this kind of thing, and we have the name of it and how can I help you text. And as you can see, there's a button to clean things up, and there's model to use R1 and the Vir 3 model, and just say hello, press. You can see hello, can I assist you today? Give me React, let's say give me hello world example in React Native, and let's say what it's gonna come up with. You can see it's typing now. It's auto scrolling to the bottom, as you can see. And it does give a custom style for that kind of thing, and you can see it's kind of read me. This is bold and this is, custom thing because it is a code snippet. You can see. Also, we have that thing that scroll on the bottom. As you can see, just press on it. It gets at the bottom. And if you just press on that thing, it will clean things. Can you see here? Come, that is what we're going to build today. Let's get started. Now, let's start with creating the project. Let's name it GBTSeek. Okay, and let's drag it and drop it on VS Code. Cool. On Jive. Okay. We'll just need the front end and the back end. Okay. The front end, PX, at create. We will use React Native Community CLI, the latest version. We'll name the project front end, as we will have the front end and the back end. I can name it as you want, and we'll use devminds templates, which is pretty cool. Have so many things like reanimated Tailwind CSS. Kind of NativeWind, but is V4, so the latest one. This kind of cool stuff, like navigation and all these amazing things. Okay, do you want to install cards now? Nope. We'll do it later. Okay, here we go. We have the front end. This one thing that we need to do with the template. It had the default thing with devminds for the iOS, and so that kind of things. So you want to cd to the front end, and it change the schema and all these kind of things. Just with one command in px rename devminds, which is the current thing. And this will change everything to the front end, which is the folder that we've done, right? Even the name of the application will be front end. We'll just change it later. If you change it that front end name and name it as you want, it will be changed as yours. Okay. Just take a look. You see, front end, Xcode project. Here we go. Now it tells you cd into iOS and run this command. Okay, cool. Let's wait until it's done. And the next step, just build. I'll just skip that thing here, and we will build it. Rebuild it for both iOS and Android project. For now, we'll just test on iOS, so no need for Android for now. But if you are Android, we'll just run this command /gradle w clean. Okay, inside Android folder. Just make it kind of, Okay, cool. Just to show you how to use Android, you can just cd into the dot to exit from iOS, cd Android, and you will then /gradle clean. Okay, that will clean Android project. Okay, cool. Now it's done. Cool. Now we just build it successful for Android, so it's fine. Because from it, and if you are in Android, well, let's just first install the dependencies. Just make sure everything is set up correctly. Okay, sure. Command key just clear that terminal if you don't know, or you can just say clear. It will do the same thing. Okay, this is a new shortcut that you know. Okay, taking so much time. Let's run it with Run iOS. I think it is simpler and easier to do. And if you just got errors, which I don't want to, you can say, and you can just manage. Let's again wait. This is successful building the app finally. Okay. All right. You can drag it. Come. This is successful. Finally. Okay. We have the logo, right? And you have this plus screen, all this stuff. That's absolutely amazing. Now let's just start working. What we're going to do, going to design the UI. Alright, come on. We're going to navigate through route. We're not going to need these tabs. It's nice, but we don't need it. So let's just get rid of them. We just say to minimize it, collapse it. Yeah. Source, green screens, and these screens that we're going to work on. But to make the navigation and set it up, we have app routes, app navigator, which contain all this stuff. And say if we just logged in and blah blah blah, it checks the auth and so on. We have the auth route and we have the root route. For now, we just disabled that one, so we're going to say this root screen instead. So in this root screen is in here. We don't need these tabs screen, right? All right. We're just going to need one thing, right? We're going to need home screen, right? This one is going to create it here, the screens, and let's add we have the home tab, but we're just going to make our custom one. Home screens. All right. This one is going to be imported from here, and here we have it. Here we have it. Okay. Save area. Yeah. Make sure it's right. Go. Cross name. We're going to have width full, height full. We're going to have again. Just clean this one. Okay. But this setting screen, we're going to need that setting screen, so just disable one. It should show the home screen that we were working on, right? Reload. Hush. I really need it. Clean this. Okay, clean. Alright. Let's get started. Okay. So we're going to do this shadow screen, right? So taking inspiration from ChatGPT and DeepSeek, we have that kind of things, right? In DeepSeek, we have the plus, title of the chat, and the menu, right? We have so many things in common, right? And with this text and these kind of things, or this one, right? We have also is this bottom stuff. We have the input text, right? And we have the plus that brings the menu and these common actions. But for now, what we're going to do is this, just this one, right? But that's simple. Type the text and you can send it. Simple as that. All right. Okay. So we're going to have so many in common in DeepSeek design because it is simpler, right? Logo, title, subtitle, menu, and we have it. And we have the comment screen as well. So here we go. Okay. Let's bring it here just to see all the stuff in one screen so we can do them. Okay. Go. Amazing. Let's do that. What we're going to do first, the BG, it's going to be primary. Just to let you know that it's so simple. It says go to tailwind.config.js. You have custom fonts and so on. You can change the colors as you want and set it as you want, right? That is my default one. So I'm just going to stick with it. All right. So we're going to have that menu, right? Okay. Go. Have the menu, top panel, and we have the welcome screen. One text. We would say empty welcome shadow screen. When you just add some text, it's just going to appear. We're going to work on that later. Okay. Lastly, what we have is the bottom actions, the chat, input, and so on. So on, right? Okay. Let's start with that simple thing. This one, right? Let me give you. First, we need to import it. And from React Native, okay. Go. Come on, what's happening? I'm going to say self-center. We're going to have a text. This is going to be the white. Text white. And font can be Roboto. Absolutely black, which is super bold. Right? Okay, here we go. Not really. Just make it bold. Would make it even better. Okay. Hi. I am GPT Seeker. Seeker. Alright. Let's make it big. Text 3XL. Wow. Let's make it a bit smaller. It's kind of 2x. Cool. Amazing. We have that thing. Again, you have it for this one's gonna be subtitle. So it would be primary. We have secondary, I think. Secondary what? 100, for example. Okay, let's make it bigger. Opacity is nice. Make it white. All right. Do the same to make it gray. I found it. It's insane. Okay. How can I help you today? Nothing. Just one chat. Okay. It's gonna be LG. Yeah. Super fun. Okay. All of them are gonna be the center. Paste in the center. Alright. Okay, we have some padding. If you just take care of those, we have some padding. Padding Y. We're going to do flex, padding gap Y. Let's say 5. All right, 3 would be better. Yeah, exactly. 2 would be even better. Cool. Yeah, the image. Okay. Image from React Native. Source. It's going to be in require slash assets slash. Let's see icons. We don't have icons. We need to get a logo from here, right? Just simple as that. Okay. In the Android folder, I can just grab the logo of the application. Okay. Or it's going to be, where would it be? Let's see here. Not launch screen. In here. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, this one's called right. Let's pick it. Copy it. We're going to put it in assets, icons. Wow, we have so many things here. I'm gonna make it logo. Also, this stuff, just I'm not going to add it crazy stuff. It's just something you would use in each project. Simple, just for the off the screen and blah blah blah. Logo.png. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Cool. Need to style a bit. Last name with 52 hot 52. Let's say. Okay, resize mode. Content. So it's not gonna scale or something. All right. 16. 20. Okay, we'll just stick with it. 24. self-center. Cool. Cool. Okay, it's nice. It's not bad. It's nice. Color picker. Just want to pick that color. Okay, allow, please. Allow for a month. Let's just pick it. Let me just close it. I don't need it anymore. Not you. I knew this. Okay. This one, something like this, is absolutely the same then. Alright. How? We'll just create this how. Ooh, it's even better. If we just came to the middle, it's gonna be even better and cooler. Alright. Let's make the top menu. Again, it's gonna be a menu with a view, flex and flex row, and these kind of things. Yeah. Sure. Class name, flex row, and item's gonna be the center. Specify between. Yep. Exactly. Okay. So I think I'll just ignore that thing. Disable for entire file, please. I hate that. Okay. And you have 3 main stuff. Chat screen. This one, that one. Okay. Simple, right? Right. I do install it in the template. Just search for vector icons. Expo river. Just going to be fine, right? Native vector icons directly. Okay. All we have is have the menu. Just a little second. Yep, it's a menu. Let's say what we're gonna need. Wow. We just have it, but it's not literally fancy. It's not fancy at that one. That's Let's go with the menu bar. This stuff here. Conicon, and we have so many things. What's either best? I'll go with that one. Import from Vector icons. Yep. Slash encode, whatever the C call it. Okay. We have it here. Alright. Well, that one's going to have the size, the name, and the style. The name is simple. We just got it from here. Menu. What we have again is the class name, maybe. Exactly. To just see how it goes. We have it tiny thing. I don't even see it here. It should be. Okay. Class name. Textual. I'm not sure it applies with the class name. Or would have to make with the style. Color should be FFF, which is white. Alright, doesn't work. The style doesn't work with the arrow. Okay. Size about 25 maybe. Okay. Just head to there is, yeah, it's kind of similar thing. 25 is good. Let's be 30 and see how it goes. Even colder. Okay. It's nice. And we have another plus sign. Ooh. Where we have it. Here we have it. Where we have it. Let's just search for it. We want something a bit similar. Bubble. Check plus. Outline. I mean that one. Okay. Let me just search for something similar. To make it hard for someone, give him many options. It is. That is the right thing. Okay. Let's make that one. It is material icons. Okay, material icons. Let's have you here. Import you. Alright. And use you. Simple as that. Okay. Boost. Let's say. Wow, we just got it. Wow, we got an error. Simply, I forgot to delete that empty space. Wow, it is not similar, but that's a job. And that is what we need, right? Okay. With the text, nothing easier than that copy paste. Okay. Excel. Sure. It's nice. It's Miguel G. Ooh, better. Even better, right? In the center, just get a bedding. Pattern X. We give some pattern X 5. Cool. Delicious. Okay, cool. Sure. It's nice. Finally, what we have is that thing. Alright. This one, I have a better idea for it. I'm gonna give it a flex. Simple like that, right? Flex. Items, center. So all of them are going to be the center. Not really. Okay. Flex. Yeah. Wow. Just fine. Center. I'm not sure it's gonna work. Not exactly. It's gonna be win. Wow. That is what I want. So if we just make another view, it should push this one into the center, and that one should appears just absolutely fine. Exactly. Button tabs. Let's make another view. What we're going to have, we're going to have flex and these actions. ChatGPT style is even cooler, which is why it's not scrolling. Wow, it doesn't scroll because taking the full screen. Okay, fine. Wow. All right. What should we do? I like that ChatGPT style more than DeepSeek. Okay. Let's make it easy peasy. Okay. It's simple to do. It's not that much hard. Don't worry. Okay. Class name. What? About 52. Not sure exactly. BG is going to be about primary. Maybe let's say 300. Bad, but fine. It's fine, man. It's fine. Alright. Just a little bit more. Okay. Wow. We have some separator here. Oh. Just again. Just a little second. Okay. Similar to that one. Nothing real fancy. we can just give it some, around that bottom of 2XL, for example. Makes it nicer, a little bit of, it's nice. Yeah, it's gonna be better to make it all around the corners, not just at the bottom. Okay, it's nice. About 3. So, even nicer. We're going to have that thing to the text area. Sorry, that thing. Text area, right? Ooh, text, not just text. Kidding. Text. Input text. Text input. I just forgot. Okay, it's gonna be in React Native. Self-closing. Placeholder. Let's give it some message. GPT seeker. Alright. Text is gonna be absolutely white. Last name. Text white. Wow. Placeholder color. It's gonna be also white. Alright. And font. It's not gonna be fancy. Font rebuttal. Our style. I would like. Okay. Let me get semi. Font rebuttal. Just keep it as it is. It's fine. Text going to be about Excel. Not really. Which is better. Okay. Going to have some padding. Why? Exactly. Not exactly just why. It's just padding overall. Just kind of space, space. 5. Alright. Nice and fancy. I can just type it and blah blah blah. Alright. Here we have it. It's nice, right? One thing that we need to do, make multiple text. Multiple lines. Sure. So if we just type, you can take that width and can able to, can see. Simple, right? Take the full width and scrollable. Simple as that. Okay. Come on. Wait a want to go. Okay. And as we go. It's nice, right? Font's nice. Everything is nice. Okay. One thing that we're going to do is that little thing here. Okay. We're going to have the plus icon and search. Okay, what we're going to have plus and deep thing, right? As deep seek, exactly, and search, exactly. Okay. What we're going to have is the send button as deep voice. As we're not going to implement the voice feature, it's kind of hard, right? But here we go. Okay. That we're going to have. So let's make it. The plus icon, copy it from here. Simple as that. Alright. Okay. Copy pasting is my key. Okay, yes. So, again, what we're going to have FF, F, E9. I think it does decrease. the opacity. Okay, it's fine. And we're going to have touchable opacity. Right, let's import it from React Native. Exactly. We're going to have it flex item center plus it's going to be flex row. Okay. Again, what we're going to have again is gap x. So there's a tiny difference between the search. There's a little bit amount of space here. 2 or 1, whatever. Let's just say what works best and we'll go with it. We have two things, the icon and the text. All right. There we go. Not that much big. It's not going to be that much big. Don't worry. Don't worry, little guy. Okay. Also get better. Would be even better. LG. Yep. Rebuttal bold. It's not going to be bold. It's going to be. What we have is sea bold, black, medium. All right. We just need it thin. White river. Not that much good. Light. Light. Ugh. Just make it as it was. Fine. To work on something that is not. Okay. A little bit amount of opacity. Let's make it 80. Alright. Cool. And this one should be Earth. Earth. Okay. And design. Do we have that? We don't. We just have a material icon. This one is the undesign. Again, just copy pasting. I hate copy pasting, guys. I hate you. Okay. Let's just normalize it, maximize it, and here we go. So Command M to minimize it if you just didn't know. These are break commands, like commands. It's gonna be alright, and design. Chrome. After if you just minimize it, you cannot switch. Okay. Earth. Not gonna be that much big. Gonna be a little bit amount of tiny thing. About 25, let's say. It's nice. Gonna be search. Simple as that. One would be better for the gap X. Yep. Not really. It's even nicer, that thing. Alright. Alright, guys. Okay, that one should be a little bit smaller. Or it's fine. 1/8. Okay. Cool. That's cool. Same thing. Gonna have a little bit of padding. Padding X maybe about 4. Padding Y be 2. What about nicer? It's nicer, right? Duplicate it. It's going to be deep think. What the please? Deep think. Or one. Right? Okay, here we go. Here we go. It's going to be React whatever atom. Okay, let's just make it atom. Yep, it's big. That one is a little bit smaller and nicer. Bruh. I think we're going to use all these stuff. But yeah, deserve. Hey man, why not take a just paste from here? Let's just do it down. Yep, more space, more control, more amazing stuff going on. Okay. We have the atom, finally. I think this one is a little bit crazy if we just make it big. Should be beige, at least. It's even better, right? Make it 20. Not really. 4. Okay, 24 is fine. Like how it goes. Okay. Same thing. And that little actions here at the end of it is also going to be touchable opacity. But nothing fancy here. Just an icon. Our app. Come on. Woohoo. Should be black. Absolutely black. Let's make it black. Okay. I'm going to have BG BG white. Padding is going to be 5. Let's remove that padding. Alright. Around it should be full. Absolutely full. Come on. Round it. Full. Boo. Okay. Okay. No padding. Let's disable that padding for now. Just see what's going on. I cannot see it. Do you have a better idea? I do. Make it row. The view of that. Make and actions. Woohoo! Flex row, flex item center, blah blah blah. You should see you should see if it's a template. I should do it, but kind of late. I forgot. I should do it, to be honest. Saves tons of time if I've done a template for it. Just hit a command and it is done. But here we go. Just think about it later. Just focus on the video, on the application. Okay, item center. And justify between. Come on. Yep, it's gonna be between. And don't forget that you were going to add more pattern X. 3. Woohoo! It's nice. It's nice. People, it's nice. It's nice. I like it. It's nice. Super nice. Super nice. This one's gonna be the wrist. Exactly. be a view. Let's make it a view. Oh, okay, it's fine. Class name. Flex, gonna do 1. So it's gonna get rid of this and take the extra space. Makes sense, doesn't? So, okay. This one's gonna be a flex to the end of it. Item and come on, go, go, come on. Okay, it's fine. Probably we need to make it awesome. Okay. What it should be? It should be. Let me get a visitor butter icon. Arrow up. It was nicer. Rather than this one, right? Exactly. Because it's full like it's bold by default. So we don't need that. Who does want bold stuff? Bold. Alicia? Maybe. Just add it to your settings so we're not getting any. Okay. Alright. Okay. Item center, justify center, and blah blah blah. Okay. Well, not really. Well then, even nice. Then, here we go. It's nicer. Okay. Looks nice, right? It's kind of similar to that one. We're not going to implement that microphone. Okay. South end. Autumn's end. Come on. Not you. Okay. Just make it a bit better. It's kind of easy. This one should be to take the fall. You know. Which one? Simple as that. Simple as that. Just press enter and we do whatever we want, right? Simple, right? Okay. Again, what should we do? Just think. Oh yeah. This one should have a padding at the bottom. It is going to be in this one. Padding Y. But what should it be? 5, for example. Even nicer, right? It's nice. Literally. It's nice. Let's just decrease it about 4. Nice. 3. Okay, let's go. This plus icon should have a list of, that plus icon. It's in here. Let's begin a view. Okay. Plus name. Padding X. Padding X. Huh. is more than it should. Maybe 4, 3. Yep, 3. Or rest, more better. More better keys. Blue. Okay, fine. This one's selectable. This one's also is going to be selectable, so it's going to be touchable opacity. Alright. So, something like this. It's nice, right? Okay, cool. Now we're in that thing. That is looks nice, right? So what should we do? This is gonna be the initial one. But when we have a chat, it's gonna disappear and do that kind of thing, right? Okay, what is that? We just minimize that view. Now the full view. Alright. We have that thing that we need to change. Just a second, let me just capture a screenshot of a chat. Okay, for both of them. Kick off. We just have that kind of thing. Just okay. It is in common, literally in common. So you have that text in the response. Nothing fancy. Okay. This one should be relative to what we're doing. I mean, the response should not have a background, but this one should be a bit different from the background. So it's gonna be, yep, that is pretty much it. Okay. Do we need to pop the icon? Not sure. Also, we can see they are kind of different. They are, you would say they are the same. Just the same design, DeepSeek have taken. Yep. Alright. Okay, this one is a bit common than this one. ChatGPT. So what should we do? We're going to go with this design. We're just going to combine them. This one is nice, user friendly, and this one is nice too. What we're going to do, we're going to take that icon from here. Okay, we'll just focus on the ChatGPT first, and then do whatever we want. Okay. Just type. Just this one is going to identify that we are started this chat already. Started chat. Should have capitalized here. See. And this one's going to be false by default. So what's different? Okay, we'll just import that use type and use these. Just make it true by default so we can work on them. So let's make something like this. If started chat, please don't do nothing. If not start chat, show the welcome screen that you can see here. Alright. So, and let's do nothing, just let's make a view. Text. Start as chat. Alright. It's nice, right? It is like this when it is in welcome screen. But set to trim. You can see here. It is absolutely nice. It's gonna be a good idea to not make it just a bit win instead. I'll show you how to do it. It's absolutely dumb, I know, but just hold on, please. So we have you to hold that thing. So we're not going to lose ourselves. Seeing what's happening. Okay. This one's going to have flick one. So take the full that stuff. And here we go. We just got it. Alright. Let's just make it false. Just set up that thing to be in the middle. This one should be not sure exactly what to do. Self place, I think. Not sure exactly what it was. Please self center. Not really. Self personalized center. That's crazy, to be honest. I'm gonna get rid of it and say it's in the center. I can manage it from here, but that is not what we need. Besides divine center. We can do it. But this one should be just applied if it is a welcome screen. So if it started chat, we're going to do this. This one is and, so it's not if else. It's just then do this, right? So is that nope. We're not going to. If it's not started chat. Okay. If it's true, should disable. And here we go. We just have it. We just have it working. Alright. And if we just make it true, it should leave that thing in the at the top here. As you can see. Absolutely amazing. Now we'll just collapse that one and work on that thing. Which is gonna be this kind of messy stuff. Not messy, I'm kidding. Okay. Ooh. Okay, we're going to have the messages. Use type messages. It's gonna be an array and new message that we receive, right? This one is going to be just a simple string, nothing fancy. We're going to have a type for the message. Array of that message. What it does, we have a sent message, which is a string, and a sender would be a user or assistant. Nothing fancy, Cole. That we're going to have. Well, I think it's gonna be better to have an array for now, right? For now. Const test messages rate of message. It's gonna be hello. How are you? And sender is going to be the user. I'm fine. How about you? Give me assistant. What is React Native? React Native is crazy. Okay. We're going to have them here. Message that. Dot map. Exactly. Message. Return. Nothing fancy. No. No rests. Okay. We're going to have a view. Simple though. That view is gonna have a simple text. That like what it's gonna have. It's gonna have a message. That message. What that means? Let's make it more sense. Message. Let's make it a bit fancy now. This one should be class name, fixed white, in all cases. Alright. Text Excel. Font is gonna be bottom. Come on. Text is going to be LG. Ooh, not Excel. Kidding. Let's see how it goes. Ooh, crazy. Just a little second. We're going to have padding. Just to let you know that we're going to have where am I? Yeah, it's up here. Right. Padding X5. Awesome. We're not padding. Oh, no, we cannot. Padding tab 5. Or let's make it 12. So there's a big distance between them. Alright. Okay. Let's make a check. First, let's make it padding. The padding is going to be around 5. Alright. Cigarettes. God. We have the padding X. So what again? Okay. Make a check. As always, turn to dynamic string so we can make some checks. Okay. What that check is going to be? That check is simple. If message that sender is equal to what we have is equal to user. So we're going to do something else. We're gonna do other thing. Makes sense? It does. For the user, if it's going to be the user, what we're going to do first, the BG is gonna be different. Primary, let's make it 200. I'm not sure what it looks. It looks nice, literally nice. The width is going to be 3 to 5 maybe. Here we go. I'm not sure if it's gonna be fine. I mean, whatever. Or I think for 3 is fine. 3 is nice. No, 3 is fine. So it's gonna be the end. As you can see, simple. Not that much, but simple. Again, around it. So why? Give me a kind of a circle. But we'd make some. Okay, it's fine. It's nice, right? It's kind of bubble. Okay. If we do want to make it even better, we can make it from left to full. Switch out like that. Around it. Just play with it. uh, maybe it would be bottom. Right. Exactly. Get beautiful. Let's say. Ooh, crazy. But I like it. I like it. Okay, let's say how, a lot of strings, how it's going to looks like. Make it dynamic string. What does dynamic string does? No, it doesn't worry about. You shouldn't worry about these kind of empty spaces and enter and these kind of things. It's dump. Literally, it's absolutely dump. It's not nice. It's not nice. But let's say if I make something like, what it is? Ooh, Excel. Fine, it's fine. Yo, doing king, doing B dump. Or it's not gonna be full. I do want to make it to Excel. Phone. Ooh, not really, not really. Would make it something like, for Excel. Not sure if there is even for Excel or not. 3 just stick with 3XL. It's fine. It's nice. It's nice. I like it. Okay. Let's make it deselect it. For that one, nothing is going to be fancy. Oh, I just forgot. What you forgot? This one should be a flat list. It's gonna be even better. Controllable. And so on. Let's turn it to flat list. Flash list or flat list. Which do you prefer? I don't care. Just a second. False from React Native. We're going to have the data. Simply test messages. Again, the take extractor to give it each one a K. This one also is gonna have a K for the map. Anyways, here we go. Going to extract the message. Let's make an item. It's gonna be message. Item. That. Ooh. Okay, we have a message. Go. Each message is gonna have a different thing. To string. Alright. Render item. Render item. This one returns self return. So we need to make a return from this kind of things. Okay, here. That's how it goes. Message. I'll make it. It's gonna be item. This has. Oh wow. Okay. Come on. Item. Distractor. Just simple. We have the index, item, and separator. Just say that item. So that one, if you just have done it, skip it. Okay, it should be the same. Nothing changed. Awesome. Let's remove that one, and now it should be absolutely fine. It's nice, right? It's even nicer. I don't remember if ChatGPT does that or the full screen does, but I'll just skip that thing and keep it as it is. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. What about to remove that one? What do you need? What do you need to remove it? Just gonna have the rest of the. Okay, it's nice. I like it. Less padding. More padding here. Let's make it out. You see? Less padding here. But can make it even 5 even better. Okay. But in the flat list, we're going to have list with the footer, which is at the bottom, and the header. What I'm gonna do, let's make that thing, make it as a function, gonna return a view, self-closing, class name, height, 5. So this one should have a little bit amount of, you can see, it brings at the bit of the bottom, right? Let's format it. Do not define model, whatever. Let's get it. Please don't be noisy. Okay. It's even nicer at the time. That kind of, not sure if we can have that scroll, but we can just hide it as we want. But it's fine. Doesn't bother me. Okay. It's nice, right? It's absolutely nice. User assistant. Okay. Now, what should we do? Just think about it. Think about it. What should we do? Oh, it's gonna be better to have this think, but it doesn't matter for now. Let's return it to a real thing. So we can return something. It should, press here, should bring us in the messages. Test messages. This is gonna be the initial one. All right, this is gonna be the initial one, right? Okay. For being something, type something, we should, press here. The values should, exactly. Let's, this one should have, where it is. Only came. Oh, wow. Shouldn't do that. The value should be new message. And only change, we're going to set the new message to the message. Exactly. Going to have a text. Set new message to the message. Text that we're typing. Okay. Now when we do that, we are storing it in the new message. And when we press here, we should send it to the message here. You got that? You shouldn't got that. Okay. Const handle send message. This is it. We're going to do. We're going to send the message to the viewport. Oh, just one thing that I forgot. We should add a bit at the bottom here. A little bit amount of padding. Exactly. Separator, release footer, whatever you call it. Why? It's not gonna be at the bottom of that thing. It's gonna be footer. Footer, yep. That is style. Footer. Component. Copy this. This here. Should be a bit nicer. You can just scroll as you want. Okay. And if, wow. I have a better idea. Instead of that start shading, we have a little bit better idea. Just a second. Empty component. It's gonna list this one. Alright. If it's empty, we're going to just play that one. And let's say if it is working. Yeah, we don't have it. But if we want this to nothing. Okay. not start chatting. It's going to be if messages that length is going to be less than 0. It wouldn't be less or equal to 0. So can do that. You can see that it works. It's more cleaner, if it is empty, we're gonna display that thing. All right, rest div. Okay, we have it. We should did it pick again. Guess we need something new. Messages. Nope, test messages. Test messages. All right, here we have it. Starting. Oh, we're going to work on that one. We're going to say the new messages to this message. Okay, this one is going to set the messages to forget the prev messages and all the previous messages. And the new message. Simple as that. Okay, that's pretty much it, but we have an error because it's not the same, same thing here. Should be the message here. Boom. Fitting. It's not by default. No, maybe just a second. By default, it's going to be. Oh, wow. Let's say that. For now, just for now. Let's this one should have what is okay. Oh wow. Shouldn't do that. The value should be new message. And on change, we're gonna set the new message to the message. Exactly. Going to have a text. Set new message to the message. Text that we're typing. Okay. Now when we do that, we are storing it in the new message. And when we press here, we should send it to the message here. You got that? You shouldn't got that. Okay. Const handle send message. This is it. We're going to do. We're going to send the message to the viewport. Oh, just one thing that I forgot. We should add a bit at the bottom here. A little bit amount of padding. Exactly. Separator, release photo, whatever you call it. Why? It's not gonna be at the bottom of that thing. It's gonna be footer. Footer, yep. That is style. Footer. Component. Copy this. Paste here. It should be a bit nicer. You can just scroll as you want. Okay. And if wow. I have a better idea. You see that start shading? You have a little bit better idea. Just a second. Empty component. It's gonna list this one. Alright. If it's empty, we're going to display that one. And let's say if it is working. Yeah, we don't have it. But if we want this to nothing. Okay. Not start chatting. It's going to be if messages, that length is going to be less than 0. It wouldn't be less or equal to 0. So can do that. You can see that it works. It's more cleaner, you know. If it is empty, we're gonna display that thing. All right. Rest of. Okay. Rather, we should get a pick again. Because we need something new. Messages. Nope. Test messages. Test messages. All right. We have it. Starting. Oh. We're going to work on that one. We're going to say the new messages to this message. Okay, this one is going to set the messages to get the prev messages and all the previous messages. And the new message. Simple as that. Okay, that's pretty much it, but we have an error because it's not the same, same thing here. Should be the message here. Sitting. It's not by default. No, maybe. Just a second. By default, it's going to be. Oh, wow. Let's say that. For now, just for now. Alright. I think this one's going to be none. Alright. And head theme by default is going to be center with the user. And this one would be new message dot message, which is a string. All right. So that it's gonna be what should be. It should be message text. Okay. Let's also make the. Well, this one's going to have the sender. Maybe also user. Right. Let's try. Let's do it. Let's try and do it. Handle send. There's going to be in this little thing here. On press, do the magic. On press, handle message. So we should type something. Press here. Found it here. Yeah. So all right, it works, but little bug here. We need to clear this one at least. Set new message to none. At least just nothing. You just kind of clear this stuff here. Okay. So, can I do something? Hello. And press. Should clear it here and add it here. Okay. Here we go. Would add some separator, but I'm not sure would fill in this problem here. Why? Yeah, we would, right? All right. Item separator. Simple, just simple. Okay, item component separator or whatever. Same as that one. Copy, paste. Nothing faster than that. Maybe there is something. Oh yeah, there's a little bit thing. It's nicer, right? Okay. And absolutely fine. Type a message. Press here. Look at it. One thing that would be better is to, with something like that, we enter some message. We should scroll all the way to the end at the bottom. We can just skip it for now, because, yeah. But for now, we'll just have it basic, alright? We're gonna do basic stuff. Disable that thing. Disable those. And we'll make a switching model that deep thing. So here in the welcome screen. Okay. First, let's start with disabling. Okay. We're going to have in the menu bar, exactly here. And here, we're just going to disable touchable opacity. Right. And we're going to have class name, opacity, let's say 50 or something. Okay. And disable. Doesn't do anything. Alright. And what we're going to do, we're going to disable that plus button, as we're not going to implement at the time. and then later we'll boot. All right, opacity, I would say 50. All right, disable. And we have the search, that search one. Same opacity for now. All right. Yeah, the deep think this one's gonna work. All right. Do we need to disable anything else? Nope. This one's changing the model. State snippet. Toggle model. All right. By default, it's gonna be, let's say R1 whatever. It's me V3. All right. Then this one's going to two things would be V3 or come on, or it would be R1. All right. Where am I? It's near. All right. This we're going to style here. What we're going to do, let's just turn that to dynamic string. All right. Wow. Crazy. All right. We're going to have F toggle mood is go down. I'll give you toggle model. Give him a model. Makes more sense, right? Okay. All right. Where am I? We are on the Earth. Okay. The model equal to R1. All right. We're going to do something else. Something else. Set this R1, which is the bigger model, the faster, the deeper one. We're going to do some things, right? But it's not going to, for example, let's say BG is going to be primary. Come on. Let's see how it goes. Just to check it, we have to turn it to R1 first to just say how it looks, where it is. All right, we're in here. If it's R1, wow, that's BG primary. Crazy. Doesn't change anything. What do that means? Okay. By default, it's gonna be around it and this kind of things. Around it. Fine. Cool. If I make it primary 100, let's see how it goes. There's no primary 100, so it does not work. Okay. Else, we'll do nothing. Yeah, we're not going to do nothing. This one is toggling on press. For now, just for now, can't do that toggle. handle toggle model. This one is gonna be over there. Just copy that one, duplicate it, change it, change the content. We're going to do set model to previous, not previous. What that does, okay, what we have here, let's say R1. Okay, have prev, okay, if previous equal to R1, so we're going to set it to V3. If not, just set it to R1. Just toggle. See? Nice, right? Or the text. GPT seeker. Yep, that one. Make it dynamic string. Alright. We're going to have the model. You see? Something like this. Get change automatically. Alright. We have also that title here. Again. Okay, here it is. Wow. As good as it is, it's not gonna be a big deal. I am GPT seeker and the model. Alright. This one was empty. Just try to make it empty. Also, we'll try to change it. GPT seeker. Alright. So let's copy that one. Alright. So if we just done that, get changed automatically. Just say something like DeepSeek R1, for example. No, there's no space here. This looks nice. Not really. We just have it. Okay, we can just change the thing and this one are disabled. These are disabled. Just do that. Change something. And send. Doing this. Hello. You can see it. Pretty awesome, right? That's pretty amazing. That's it. You can just press enter and so on. Just be better. I'm going to get rid of that empty space, so it's not gonna give it more space than it should take. Horizontal send, yeah, that trim. Wow, we don't have it. That, oh, that would be in. Here's gonna be better. Where it is? That trim, where it is? Okay, that trim. Okay, hello. Can see? It's not. Oh, it's not really good. Not really good. Where am I? Can do it from here. Message. New message. That message dot trim. We're going to have the sender of new message dot sender. So it should be custom. We just can do that. Just something like this. It should not take that space. Okay, but if we come that same, nope, just trim it as all these models. Something or enter without canvas words here should work. Okay, awesome. That's amazing. Okay. Now what it's time for? It's time for. Can just do that. Okay, this is super amazing to be honest. And this one's disabled. Disabled, disabled. This one. Whoa. We forgot that thing. It should not enter empty. If there's new message, do that. If not, do nothing. F. Describe it if there's new message. Because we need that message, that trim. If we just cannot submit empty space. Alright. So we're going to do this. Okay. Again, do empty spaces. There's so many empty spaces. Should not do nothing. Does not doing anything. And that should work. Cool. You have it. And so many spaces. It should get rid of these spaces. What that trim does, it does get rid of these kind of empty spaces without words or something. Anyways, here we go. Okay, we have that. Smart's working. Title link. Here we go. We need to enable that new chat. Chat bubble with chat bubble, I think. Bubble. Boo. Uh, I am dumb. You are GPT seeker. Okay. Okay. It's gonna be touchable capacity. All right. Not really. All right. Class name. No class name. We don't need it. It's fine. Absolutely fine. And press. Handle. Clear chat. Then duplicate it. Rename it. Okay, set messages. Maybe no. Set messages to nothing. Okay. So it's gonna be. And we're going to get rid of that thing. But there's something, right? Right? This should disappear and this should disappear. Here you can see. Alright, it's pretty awesome. Right? Awesome. This should, and we done that something like this. Get rid of that, get rid of that. That's just one thing that we haven't done yet. And I forgot to mention. And we literally need to do is just execute this on the new test message. Test messages. Alright. You can see here. Absolutely yimp, right? Okay. When we type a text, it does add it, but your here should navigate to you over there, right? Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to get at the bottom. We just enter text. We should be at the bottom here. All right. Speaker F. So we can control outside. And we're going to have file list. Okay. Const user F. For now, it's gonna be null. So, what we're going to do, we're going to use what are going to be not always going to be on mount anything. What was okay? We're just gonna be use effect. Let's make a snippet. Then new message. If something. Oh well, not new message. If the messages change it, right? Let's just import that one. Okay, boys, just a second. Come on. Okay. We're going to say f flat list ref current. So a flat list current dot scroll do and animated true. Okay. Now we'll just test it. We should have something better. Lower. Where'd it go? Isn't here, for example. You can see it. But your problem doesn't take that kind of, well, at least we should give it a padding of 20 or something and get the user to have a kind of, we just head to Notion. You can see that thing here. Or these, the thing. we should have something like this one should bring it at the very bottom. Okay. I'll give it bottom padding of at the bottom. Where it is? Oh, okay. Content container. Exactly. Going to be what's going to be padding bottom. Okay. Give me 20. All right. Even better. One thing is going to be even better if we just applied, markdown preview for that thing. I just found a package called Reactive Markdown Display. It is absolutely amazing for that kind of thing. Let's just try it. We're just going to apply it for the assistant. As you know, when it does took as markdown, right? Let's do that. Let's try. If item the user. So we're going to do something else. Going to do something. All right. Mark down. Just for now, just a second. Display that text. All right. Let's try that. You can see. It's kind of weird, to be honest. But this is the truth. We're doing something like this. Where it is? Not here. Shouldn't be here. I want assistant. Yep, assistant. All right. React mobile. How? It doesn't work. We just try to. Not sure why it's not working, but it should work. Can I just work? Well, just would it be applied with that thing? Right. So we need to make it white. Where it is. Style. Text. Color. It's going to be white. Exactly. See? It works. And it's fine. What would we do? I want to make it. Okay, I just applied some just color. Yeah, that what I've done. All right. Now we'll just move into the backend. Back in here. Ooh, that's not a mean. Okay. Come on. I mean this, not that. Cd into the backend folder here. I'll just let you know that there's a command to make that folder with a command. Instead of just doing this, you just say make dir, which does what does mean make directly. We just give it a name. For example, backend 2. This is just sample. You see? Yes, I don't need to do this. I'm just showing as an example. Okay, simple, right? And you will set it into the backend. What we'll do, you will say npm init -y. You'll make initialize an npm package JSON and say yes for the default options. Cool. Now we just have done it. Command key or control key. I think it would be in Windows. Okay. Let's make that index file. We're going to turn it to index.mgs. Why? Gonna enable us to make import instead of const and these kind of stuff. This is build some packages like nodemon and so on. Start nodemon. Yeah. All right. Start. We have a start command. cd dot launch backend. Run npm install. Press nodemon. We have course would need it. And no, nothing. Okay, if we just need something, we're just going to make it. And for the type, demo module. Now we should be able, right? Wow, I'm kidding. Then save. Done. Package. Ooh. Alright. Just have new packages here. There we go. Oh. Import is going to be express from press. Right. And we're going to need some more packages like access to get that HTTPS request and so on. Okay. Let's initialize the app. Honest app equal to press. App dot use dot JSON. And we can also use course. And the course we're going to get from course library that we already installed it. Yep. Then to routes. Have the routes. We're just testing, let's just say app the get, right? Refresh. That is the path. We're going to have fallback function, break and response, right? But that going to do, going to res dots and for example, hello world from backend. Okay. Okay. Going to say app that listen to or make it here. It's constant. Honest. port to until you get 5,000. Right. We're going to make a callback function, which is for now simply that's something like client server is running on localhost port. Okay. Okay, we just say save, hit run. Okay, what it's gonna do. There we go. You can just see it in real time, both of them. See that backend. ls, okay, npm install OpenAI. Yeah, that one what we're going to use. npm. Alright. Okay. Have this. Just we're using opener outs. It's absolutely amazing. Literally. Just we need to sign in. Okay. I need to. Okay, just sign in. It's absolutely free. Don't worry. It's not free. It is offer a free tier, but there's a free options, right? There's maybe DeepSeek. This one is absolutely amazing. You have DeepSeek R1 if you want. R1. Yep. We have R1 free. We have V3 and V3 free. The standard version and the free version, right? Let's have API examples. You can see it's too simple, right? Get that thing. I want JavaScript or TypeScript, whatever you call it. Not really. Or Node, if there's possible. Oh, crazy. Anyways. Okay. I love the mod. I do have a existing code for it, so it's gonna be easier too. Okay. We'll implement that thing, the API key, and then completion and so on. Okay. Just make a quick function, which is a main with a model name and simple completion with a stream. So whenever a text receive, you can just print it here as a chunk of completion. Initialize it here with operators as mentioned here. You can just store it in a .env. I would just delete that API key later before publishing the video or something. Okay. For testing. Okay. So what we should do now, just for testing, we should ask a question and pass in that message, right? We're going to call that main, and the message is going to be, hello, how are you? It should now return something. System message, we don't have it, right? We just delete it. All right. Simple as that. Again, let's say, here we go. You can just say, hello, I am just a virtual assistant, so I don't have feeling, but I am here. Oh, here we go. We have it here, right? That's what we're going to do. that is super simple. But we're going to use WebSockets, which is WSS, right? 7. Get the API key from here. Just forgot to mention the case. Go to your account and press in case and continue on, right? Okay. What we're going to do, let's say what we do need is WebSocket. Yep. npm. This one is that what we're going to use. It's super simple. There's around 1 million people are using it, right? Just install it. Browser support. Alright. You can use HTTP and HTTPS as you want. It's super simple. We get the connection. You can see here. Connect. You can see. It's on request. The function or whatever. Get the connection, just like WebSocket as we are using it before. I think I made a video for it. Not sure exactly. Here's again. Super simple. Okay. We'll just give it a key. Okay, here's a super simple example. We initialize it. We put that on first. WebSocket server. And initialize it with the port they want. In this case, we're just using 8005 and WebSocket. Get that on connection. We'll say the client is connected. And we're receiving a message. We're going to do something if something went wrong. Here's a processing response. Right. Processing. Okay. Leave it close. Say that client disconnected. Nothing really hard. Do not worry about that. So just for testing, let's log it. What it should do? It should as dot send JSON dot string. Let's say response just for testing. Yeah. Okay. That in here. I'm gonna get it here, but not going to log it. Instead, I'm going to return it. EI response. Okay. Plus equal. And to restore the end sound just for now. Just keep without. Const response equal to main. Hello. How are you? Okay, we have an error. Package name. Can I find WS? Okay. should be WSS. My bad. Again, just clear it. Again, error. Cannot find WS. Okay. Okay. Just a second. So what's wrong? Oh, how am I keying? npm install WS. Okay, should be just fine. Here we go. Roll. We're going to try, right? Get the message, put it here, right? And get the response of that message and return it as a JSON file. Let's see how it goes. Alright. Home screen. Let's do what would you do? I'm going to make const. No need to import any library or something. Equal to WS equal to, let's say, WebSocket. Not WebSocket. It's gonna be useref. Right. That's it. Alright. Let's do that. Okay, here we go. I guess no. What we're going to do, we're going to connect use effect. Let me get a snippet. If it is closed, going to current. Come on. That clause connection. Okay. Alright. We're going to have something like this one. Second. Let's make it. Oh. If you are Android, you can do it on like the internet, the device IP is gonna work instead of that localhost. Because in iPhone, this work with that localhost, but Android, it works with the IP instead. Make sure you do that. It is sect dot go to as okay. I do some like WS the current equal to socket. Alright, go. If there's no sockets, return nothing. Alright. If there's socket that unopen, I'm going to say just let's make another function. Something like log device connected to the set. Alright. Okay. This TypeScript stuff is crazy. It is not. Right. Should be absolutely fine. Okay. A message. We're just going to, for now, just log it. I go bored, to be honest. Message received. Event. Okay. What happens? Need to do that. To be honest, this is crazy. Finally, you are working now. That was crazy. Okay. I think it was 8005 for it. Okay. Say that open. I'm going to log something. On open. Any event. Just empty. Thing here. Connected. Second. Okay. We see here. Connect to website and connect to website. Right? Okay. Okay. When we press here properly, where handles a message. We're going to send a message here. All right. Send what? We're going to send a second. Dot current. Dot send. This thing here. Going to log what we're receiving. Log message. Message. Okay, now let's try. Hello. Okay. Okay. Just a little second. Message received. Oh, we're going to make it JSON. That string file. Again. Wow. Let's let it. Can I start? Whew. All right. Connected. Crazy. Ow. This one should have something like this. So it's gonna be on just start or on finish. Again, here. Okay, so you can see here. Just let it again, right? Okay. Yeah, so we should receive that thing from there. We received a buffer. Yeah, we received a buffer. So we need to make sure it's sending the correct message. Okay. We're going to stringify the backend. We're just going to parse the message to get the real message. And then what we're going to do after that, we're going to send the person message and then stringify the response and wait, yeah, I should log it, right? Where is that on message? Where it is? It's in here. You just person JSON dot parse the event. That's here. Response. But first, just try that thing without parsing. Alright. Now we just try. It should look something, right? Hello, brother. Okay. We should receive something. As you can see. Awesome. Getting the AI response. Okay, as we wanted to. But the problem is, I'm not sure it's thinking what's happening. Okay. Return the AI response. Okay. We're just sending the first chunk, so we need to return the full chunks, const full chunks plus equal to AI response. Okay. Let plus equal to. What's wrong here? Box count variables. Alright. Okay, we need to solve that one. Here, for example. Chunks. Just something like this should be here. Alright. I'm going to return the full chunk. Alright. Okay. You did. Okay, we should receive that response. What's happening? What's literally happening? It should now do it. Okay, that will return after we end that thing. You see? Okay, then we get that thing. Let's clear it. We'll let it. Okay. Let's log that data. Okay. Again. Yeah, what is your name? We're getting this. Give you the wait one. So it's not gonna send until it's done. Again. Wow. See? Alright. So we're getting this shit. We should add the message to it. Add this here. It's gonna be assistant. Alright, let's say. Now it should add it here. Let's see how it goes. Hello. Dude. You see? Hello. How can I help you? It's the DJ. Here we go. That's pretty awesome. Okay. We don't need to parse it, to be honest. We don't need to. Let's try to go and say the difference. Just without parsing. Parsing does pull that quote. Alright, let's do it. Right. We have here. Get a response. Thinking. I'll do that thing about that thing. Makes sense, right? Ooh, crazy stuff. Okay, here we have it. We have these kind of things. These are README files. So to solve that question, I'm not sure why that, but yo, it's fun. It's real fun. Which is bigger? 1.9 or 1.12? This one should be. Yeah, I is kind of confused in that kind of things. Let's try how it goes. Oh, here we go. It's really nice. Here we go. It's bigger than 1.9. Is right. That's right. Not sure why doing this, but finally it just works, right? And we have that kind of things. We have right both number with the same number of decimal place. You can see here, it's absolutely amazing. Hello. for example. Should be a bit faster. You can see. Really amazing. Let me just maximize this one. And say, yeah, how is it going? It would make a loading bar here, right? Come on, you're so much lazy. Okay, hey, not much. Just redefine, help you out. What's going on with you? Give me React Native hello world example. It should bring some readme format, so it's gonna be a bit better, right? You can see here, this is nice, right? It's not as it should, but it's kind of organized, right? Let's just wait until it think. It does take some time to think, You see, it does. Wow. You can see here, it does the job. Okay. This doing something really cool. See your project name. Okay, that sounds. For iOS, the app will automatically start in Xcode. For Android, you'll need to run emulator connected to your device or whatever. It's absolutely amazing. The code is formatted. Okay, it's highlighted and everything is absolutely amazing. Import React Native from React from React, and React Native from. Okay, hello world. It's nice. Literally nice. Okay.